Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today I want to show you a couple of ideas that you can do with your book pages. So these are not all decorated, but just to give you the idea with one book page what you can do. And I figured we will decorate them while here's one that I decorated. So the first one I'll show you, I stenciled, whoops, wrong one. Okay, this is one that we did previously, but when we folded it, we cut it so that it opened up. Let me find it. Okay, here's one of the previous ones that we did, which looks like, where is it? It looks like this one, except when we folded it in half, we cut it in with these decorative scissors. Where are they? We cut them with these decorative scissors so that when it was finished, it looked like a fan when you opened it up. And then I stuffed it with different things. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one is the same idea, except there's no, the outside of it is just different. It's just cornered edges. Okay, so another idea. Let's look at what we got here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ideas that you can do with one book page. So the first one, what I did was I stenciled it, folded the book page in half, I folded it like this, cut the edges, and then I've been saving all those snips from the circle punch, and I glued them to the back. And then what I did was I just put some trim. And I thought I was going to do this too also. Yeah, so let me finish this while I'm online with you. So what I wanted to do also was put some trim on the bottom. So I'll finish that while we're online. And I'll get my trusty garbage bag because I cleaned off my table. And I'm going to try and keep it clean for a little while. So are we in the pit? Okay, so we're just going to put some glue along the bottom, and I'm going to adhere this like that. Bring that down, and you have a really cute pocket. And just snip that off there, snip that off there. And that can get glued into a pocket as a belly band. So you got a pocket here. Let me get some paper. So pretending this is your book, you could glue it inside the page like this, so you have a space here to put something, and then you also can put something in here. And you would glue it here and here in your book, and I think that would look really nice. And all I did here was stencil, put some ribbon, and I kept the punch outs from the circle punch. I used, half, so I kept those, and I found a useful way to use them. So that's number 1. Okay, so let's move that to the side right there. And then the next one, let's see what we got here. Okay, so I showed you this one. It's the same as the first one that we did, except I didn't fan it out. And I sewed all around. And then I just added a little flower that I got at the dollar store. And then that can get folded. That can either be sewed into your book. You can sew it in a page like this. Or you can clip it to the side of a book. Or you can put it in like this. You can put it in a book page like that and clip it. Or you can turn it around like this, actually might be better. And just clip it in like that. And then the recipient can put stuff in this side, and they can also put stuff on this side. So that's the second one. Okay, then the next one, I took 2 book pages. Let me move this stuff over. So I've been stenciling my book. I've been putting a lot of stencils in here, but you know what? For this one, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pull out 2 book pages. And real easy. Before you do that, you might want to just trim off the edges, and you can use a craft knife and a ruler and just clip it. Not clip it, rip it. Okay, so what I'm going to do with these 2 pages is I'm going to fold them up so that they're folded about the same level. And it doesn't matter what size your book page is. It depends on what size, how big you want your your product, your craft to be, and how big your book is. So what I did next was I just lined them up like this, like that, and then I went around with my sewing machine and sewed them. And I think the hardest part of this whole activity is sewing them. So I'm going to bring my sewing machine over with these scissors and this. And let me get my sewing machine. Okay, so I'm not going to add any glue to this. I am just going to go around, add this down, go back here, and I'm doing a single stitch, and I'm just going to go around. And across this way. And pick it up and turn it this way. Go straight across the bottom, and I purposely didn't do the pockets. I don't think it's necessary, but you can if you want to. Okay. And then I'm just going to carefully pull that out and snip it. Okay, so that's number 2. Now, on the other one, I did sew along each one, but just for demonstration, I didn't bother doing this right now. So what I also would do is fold it. Oops. Be careful when you do that. Okay, be careful when you fold it. And then what I would do is go down the middle, or close to the middle. And give it a nice edge there. Okay, so now you're sewed all around, and then what I would do, what I'm going to do, is move my sewing machine. Wait a minute, I shouldn't do that. So I'm going to get some, well, I grabbed, this is the first one I grabbed. And I am going to distress all around. So to distress the pockets, you want to put a piece of paper in there. And you can distress it like that, and then go into the other pocket like that, and distress these pockets, and distress these. And then I want to go around and distress around the sides and around the bottom. Then on the other side you have 2 more pockets. So I'm going to distress that. Distress that. And then go around and distress. And distress and distress. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can fold it any way you like. You can fold it like this. You can fold it the other way, depending upon which way you want that in your book. And there's so many ways of decorating. I really love the, I really enjoy the stenciling technique. So, to keep with the theme of the paper, I like to just distress. And then do that. And I think what I'm going to do is get my other and do some, where's my dauber? And just do some distressing with ground coffee. Just mixing it up. And then maybe add some some of the carved pumpkin. And there you have one side. I think that looks really nice. And then when you turn it over, you can also decorate. Oh, I think I mixed up my my brushes. Not good. Oops. Okay, then we got that. And then take some of the carved pumpkin, go down here, just add a little bit more. Let's do some some ground coffee over here. And there we go. There we go. And it just gives it some vintage look. And I really like the way that looks, actually. So you can also, you know, glue this down if you don't want, if you want to eliminate the other pocket, or you could put it in like this. Let's see how that would look. To put this in a book page. So you can line this up in a book page like this, if you choose, and you have the pockets facing this way. And then if you wanted to, you could glue it on the 3 sides, and you'd still have a pocket, you know, you'd still have the 2 pockets in here. And I think that's a really good idea. You have the 2 pockets in the front, and then you would still have 2 pockets in the back on the other side if you just glued it on 3 sides. So that's another idea to do with a book page. And there's more decorating ideas that you can do with this, but I'm just giving you one. Okay, so that's number 3, I think. 1, 2, what do we have? 1. We have 1, 2. So far we've done 3 ideas. Okay, so then the next idea with the book page is this one, this tag. Let me close these. Okay, so for this one, you're going to take a book page, and I'll take one that's already decorated. Let me see if I can remember this. Okay, so then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it up like that, and then you're going to turn it over, and you're going to fold it up like that. okay? And then you're going to cut your corners. So what you can do, there's several ways of doing this. Either you have a cutter, you know, something that's already outlined, or you can flip it in half, or you can cut one side and then flip it over and use the same piece. But what I'm going to do is the simple KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid, and just cut it like that. And then I have my tag. Like you can see over here, it's like that. Okay, except for some reason it's on the other, okay. It's on this side. And then when you turn it over, you also, what did I do wrong? Did something wrong. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I did this wrong. Okay, so here's another way, actually. I just made another way. Okay, so this is, you have a tuck on this side. We're going to glue this. You know what? No, we're going to sew this. I'm going to sew this and show you how I just created another way to use a book page. So let's sew this. Let me pause this. Okay, so I'm back and I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this. So I think what I'll do is open this up and just sew straight down. Let's get this thread under Sophia. Like that. Okay, Sophia. Don't fail me. Okay, and then I'm just going to sew straight down. Hope I'm doing this right. She's still sewing. And then I'm going to stop. Lift the arm. And think about this for a second. Okay, let me get my... Cut this off. Let me think about this. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, okay, so I sewed straight down, then I folded it in half, and now I'm going to sew around the outer edge. And I'm going to lift my arm, turn it sideways so that I can do the other corner. Put it down, lift my arm, and go straight down. Lift the arm, and now I'm going to go straight across. Up, and straight up. Okay, lift the arm and go up. And then I'm going to go finish right there. Okay, so just by accident I created another way to utilize these book pages. So this would be a tuck here, and then you would have a tuck on this side. And of course I didn't decorate it, but there are numerous ways of decorating. So that's one. And then the one that I wanted to show you was this one. So let's take another book page and move her over. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fold her up. And this time, how did I do this? So book pages like this, and then I'm only going to fold, that's what I did different. Okay, I'm only going to fold like more than halfway up, maybe 2/3 of the way up, like that. And then I'm going to trim the corners like that, and I get my my tag. So on this tag, you're going to have a space here as a tuck, and then when you turn it over, you have a pocket and a tuck. On the one that I made by mistake, which is actually a good one too, is a tag, but you also have space for a tuck and a tuck. So you have two tucks with this one. With this one, you have a pocket, a tuck, and another tuck. So you have two tucks and a pocket. With this one, you have two tucks. So with this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to sew down here, and let me move the machine. Sophia, over here, back over here, and let's sew her. So what I'm going to do is sew her down, straight down. And then I'm going to turn, one more, a little bit. And I'm going to go across like this. And I think I stopped there. I went straight down. Yes. So then I'm going to take my thread out and cut it there. And then I folded her. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Okay, and then I went around like that. Yes. Okay, so all I did was first I sewed the pocket, the tuck, and now I'm going to go around and sew the outer edges. To lift it and go straight up. And then lift the arm, and I'm coming into the finish line. Okay. That should do it. And of course you can decorate it any way you want. And I see over here I should have probably have finished this. Okay, there's a mistake right there. I should have done the whole outside, but I can glue it. And also you can decorate this with papers, you know, scrapbook papers. And I see one other mistake that I made. Okay, so let me show you what I made, the mistake I made. I'm seeing, I'm seeing so many mistakes. Okay, so I folded my paper in half. And if you look, you'll see my mistake. If I wasn't going to decorate this and I was just going to maybe, you know, stencil it, I wouldn't want it like this. I would want my writing to appear straight up. So when you turn your paper, oh my goodness, I can't even think. So I have that. And I'm going to turn it. Okay, so I have to have my paper upside down for when I'm turning it, so that when I have my pocket in the back, I want to be able to see the print straight up. This side is wrong. So, oh my goodness, you're probably going to want to do it like that. This would be your front, okay? That would be your front, because the writing is facing the right way. This would be your back. The writing is not facing the right way, so you would probably cover it with papers and stuff. So you would have a pocket here, and you would have a tuck. Am I doing this wrong? I think I am. I'm confusing myself. Okay, don't even pay attention to me. Forget that. It's not important. You're probably going to decorate everything, so it doesn't really matter. The whole idea is that you're going to have a pocket and 2 tucks, and then you'll decorate it. And it'll be really adorable inside your book. I'm sorry, my head is just not thinking right now. I have like bronchitis, and I'm trying to do a video. I'm sleeping all day, and please forgive me. Okay, but you can see that these are really adorable. This is a really cute 2 tucks. This is a pocket and 2 tucks. Really cute. So those are 2 more ideas. The third idea, the next idea is with, and I'm not going to use this. I'm going to go in here, find another piece of paper. Okay, so the next one, the most confusing part of this whole thing is sewing it. Okay, so for the next one, you're going to fold your book page up. You're going to fold it in half, like that, and then you're going to open it up, and you're going to fold this piece like this, and you're going to fold it back, and now you can corner the edges. And this might be a little bit more difficult to do with one book page, but it came out. And then I can corner this edge. And now you have a tuck here. You have a tuck here. You can open it up. Actually, you know what? I don't think I would open this up. This one I would definitely glue. You can tuck something in the back, and you're going to want to glue this shut. Definitely glue this shut. And then this could sit in a book page like this. You can either have it, you can have it sitting, let's take this one out. You can have it, well, you definitely don't want it sitting like that. You definitely want to glue this and sit it in your book page like that. And then you have a cute little angle tuck and a pocket there. And you can even make this pocket also by just gluing the 3 sides here and gluing this. So let me show you what I mean. So what I would do is I would glue this down so it's secured. And then I would glue this piece here like that. And I would glue this here like that. And then when I put it in my book, I personally would glue 1, 2, 3 sides, and then you would have a pocket here, you'd have a pocket there, and you'd have a pocket there. And I would just eliminate this pocket. That's just me personally, because I like the fact that it's flat, it's in the book, and it's secured. And this is what it looks like when it's all sewed. And it's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be sewed. So let's just go over these again. And sorry if I confused anybody. I think the sewing part is the hardest part of it all. Okay, so we have this one. Let me get them. We have, let's go over this again. We have a belly band. So you have 2 spaces here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you have a space here to tuck in, and you have a space in here to tuck in. So you have 1 belly band. Here you have 2, 4, 5, 6 pockets, and this one you can tuck in through the side. So that's 2. This one is your just plain old pocket. You know, 1 flip and 1 bend across the side, and just I put a little flower there. That's 3. This one is the one where you have the fold here, and I recommend just doing the 3, gluing it on 3 sides. Then you have, oh, I made 2 of these. Then you have the well, this one you have the tag, which you can put some writing space here. You have 2 tucks, and then you have a pocket here. That's the one. How many did we do so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one is 2 pieces of paper, and you get 2 pockets on the front and 2 pockets on the back. And then this one was an accident, and you get 2 tucks. So you can put some writing space here, or you can decorate any way you want with material, ribbon, stickles. You can paint on it. And there you have it. I think we've done a lot. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 ideas we just did tonight with a book page. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for subscribing, and I wish you all well. And I will continue. If you subscribe and like my channel, you'll see me do more crafts for journaling. Have a great day. Bye. Oh, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.